Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, New Earth Alliance of the Covenant of the Cosmic Order of Light. As these huge waves of higher galactic light come flooding into this realm, a whole new world is being revealed and is made manifest with our guidance of the light. Great Spirit is working directly with us, the ground crew angelic team, in which we are all different aspects of the same Source Creator. God will work with you directly as you hold the visions of the new earth and take right action to bring your dreams into manifestation. With the divine power of our almighty I Am presence, we call upon the full majesty of our infinite multidimensional self to be the guardians and leaders of heaven on earth. In the activation of our Christ consciousness, we become the world bridgers, merging the physical with the non-physical, the sacred with the mundane. The cosmic consciousness is our natural state of pure awareness we call the unborn mind of Buddha. All beings are born perfectly awakened Buddhas. The Buddha mind is converted to the three hellish states from the delusions, false projections, limiting programs, and dualistic thinking. We transcend all illusions and division to bring our true nature into our fully awakened consciousness, to activate our superconsciousness in this now. The red phoenix is rising with assistance of our sacred Walela, our hummingbird nation, of the sweet nectars of the holy mana flowing from the crystal palace in the center. The red sun merges with the white sun to create the trinity of the pink divine feminine energies, of the sisterhood of the rose, the Magdalenes. We fill the lands with heavenly milk and honey for all of humanity to live in abundance, prosperity, and peace forevermore. Sons and daughters of the golden ones of the solar discs of Mu arise in the dawning of the new age of eternal life. All portals open and activated for this final quantum leap of consciousness into the luminous light beings of the Holy Spirit. This is the Great Emergence into the true light of Shambhala. Aho! Abundance codes for today: 15 19115 555 60510. Feel into this resonance, feel into the energies, the codes of the higher dimensions coming in. 244 being activated now. Today, Pachamama was flooded with the higher energetics of the last solar flare from Solaris, and all starseeds felt these activations deep within the heart and the higher heart. We had many activations all over Pachamama with 123 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, 1, 2, 3, ready for blast off. The most powerful in the last 24 hours, Nicaragua, Central America, 6.2. This was at 6:25 UTC. Then we had an activation in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.0. Western Indian Antarctic Ridge. This is south of Australia and between Australia and Antarctica. We had a 4.6 activation. India and the sacred portal Serahan, 4.5, Council of 9 coming in. And then another activation, Nicaragua, San Juan del Sur, 4.8, 12 of the Divine Goddess. In the heart of the United States, Lindsborg, Kansas, 3.0. In the crown of Lemuria, Unalaska, Alaska, 3.9, another 12 activation, 1212 of the 33 of Divine Mastery. In the sacred portal, Afghanistan, where the three holy mountains come together, they merge into the trident, the Trinity. Tien Shan in the north, Celestial Mountain. Kunlun in the middle, Land of the Immortals. And the Himalayan in the south, the Divine Masculine Kundalini, as they merge together in the 4-4 portal. Divine 44 coming in, fourth dimensional energy. Chile, South America, 4-1. Colombia, South America in the north, in the Andes, within the Amazonia, 4.3. Philippines, 4-3. 7-7 portal, seventh dimensional energy coming in. Taiwan, 4.8. Another 12 activation, triple 12 portal, Big Lake, Washington. This is north of Seattle, south of Vancouver, Canada. We had a 3.0 activation. Philippines, another 4.6. West Java, Indonesia, 5.0. 44 minutes ago at 2:50 UTC, 38 kilometers depth. The Ring of Fire totally lit up, totally activated again today. The Firebirds are coming in of the Thunder Beings for this final release, this final purging, as the cleansing and clearing continues for this great ascension process. 537 of the 73, Heaven on Earth. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. Today, 11/9/2021, the 9th of November, also mirror of 9/11. As the mirror is reflecting and the revelation is commencing, all is coming into perfect alignment for this great awakening. Victory to the light. Aho! Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 0 degree, 9 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 17 degrees, 57 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 18 degrees Scorpio. A path through woods, rich in autumn coloring. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 1 degree Aquarius. An old Adobe mission from astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aura 444. Strong vibrations from Venus and powerful gamma rays from solar flares. This will supercharge us now. Gaia and humanity needed a transmuting before the increase of diamond light on 11/11. Clearing is a process of ascension like activations are. Ground and anchor your pillar of light. You are a sacred key in the transformation of this planet, humanity, and the multiverse. With your vibration, that's how powerful your incarnation here is. See the light that you are and that I see in you. Keep shifting your energy to match the frequency incoming from the sun. We voted for the solar flash and the sun got it. It's heating up. Perfect timing for 11/11. Solar calls will continue to increase this week from the 11/11 portal. Frequency will affect energy and the internet, even stronger for 12/12 and 12/21. This eliminates dark illusions, deceptive programs, and artificial intelligence while bringing awakening, liberation, healing, and unity. Connect to the earth and anchor its light. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. 11/11, the portal is open. We are receiving massive amounts of high-frequency energy into our systems at this moment. In addition to what we have received with the energies of the powerful Scorpion new moon, we receive new energy from the central sun, energy of creation, which brings new light codes and downloads into our direction. Change, transformation, cleansing, clearing up karma, declining the old and opening up to the new. Because of all these energetic shifts and changes happening right now, you could experience many ascension symptoms. Pressure in the body, nausea, dizziness, insomnia, waking up in the middle of the night, many nightmares, dreams, and anxiety because of the collective energy. The feeling of being dehydrated, not being able to eat too much, or wanting to eat all you see at once. You can also experience happiness and great love flowing through your body and joy. Remember that we are not all on the same timeline or level on our journey, which means you may experience this symptom sooner or later than other people. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Relax and take it easy. Make sure you release the collective energy out of your system. Ground yourself daily and do the things you love. The energetic upgrades that the 11/11 portal will bring will allow you to grow and climb even higher. Make progress in the right direction towards the new earth and the life you will create for yourself and others. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Jason Estes, update. We are in the final few days of the 6th wave now, and very soon the final group will begin its process. Be prepared for massive data point spikes as they come in, as well as solar support. The amount of truth that will be blasting Earth from all angles will be out of this world. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. The higher heart center is now opening to a much higher degree. The universal angel Mary is in charge of the higher heart, and during this process the heart chakra becomes pure white. She works with the archangels Chamuel and Charity and the Divine Mother, as we are all willing to open ourselves to ever higher levels of love and being loved. Most of the closure of the heart center happened when we refused to forgive ourselves and others, and so often built bastions around our heart, as we feared getting hurt more or suffering more. This is a time of great letting go of all the negative patterns we created with other souls, the trauma, the pain and suffering, the unforgiveness, the shame, blame, and guilt. This is as much applicable to us as it is to others. Most often we find it easier to forgive others than ourselves. As we move deeper into unity, oneness, and indeed harmony and balance within ourselves, this is reflected outside of ourselves. For we cannot co-create unity and oneness consciousness outside of ourselves if this is not found inside. What is within is without. When the heart center is fully open, we can only live and create and relate from the power of unconditional love, knowing that every soul is like a mirror unto ourselves, reflecting our own face back to us. As we embrace all parts of ourselves, even the ones we tend to deny or try to deliberately run away from, 11:11, we experience oneness in a greater degree. For as we love ourselves unconditionally, just the way we are, we can love others in the same way. As we expand in love, our heart center expands, and now we live the love we in truth are, and more than this, our soul truth. It is then that the heart center becomes blinding, and expands to shoulder width and even beyond this, and becomes like an inner sun, the inner sun of pure, unconditional love. We become love. From JudithKusel.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray. The Galactic Federation, collective consciousness is at the crossroads. Dear beloved ones, we are the Galactic Federation. We come to you with this message that you are ready to join us and to realize your oneness with us, that all life is everywhere. We love you very much and help you already. Many of you have been so preoccupied with the third and fourth dimensions. It is time now to move on to the new and exciting worlds. You are aware the time of your awakening is growing near. If you are hearing this, it means you are beginning to awaken. It is now time to awaken humanity. The planet now needs you to bring up your light quotient so that it can rise to the fifth dimension. If you were to look up into the night sky, you would see a lot of groups of star-like lights moving about in various ways. Many of these groups are spacecraft from a different dimension. For centuries we existed in the shadows, watching material life grow and prosper for some but create more lack for others. We have witnessed many different civilizations come and go, but none have held our interest more than the human race. It has taken us many years for this time to come so we could communicate with all of you at this level. This communication has come about due to each of you taking steps and awakening yourselves. Your collective consciousness as a mass is at a crossroads right now. A lot of you are starting to wake up from the spell that you have been under, and as a result, this has triggered some intense backlash from those who wish to keep this status quo. We understand that things are difficult for you right now. We understand your feelings of despair and hopelessness, and we want to reassure you that the bad times are over. Each of you is on your journey, lessons that you are meant to live, so it is important for us to monitor your progress. Every dimension, every parallel universe, and every parallel probability, we keep track of it all. We monitor the vortex points, areas of great energy where time and space converge. We keep a record of all of the creation and destruction in the universe. Every atom that has ever been or will be is accounted for. In fact, we even have a notation for the end of space-time itself. There are many worlds within this universe, and each planet has its own purpose of fulfilling. We are masters of energy influence. We can unlock the deeper energy influence that flows through you and bring forth the truth of your soul. You now live in the midst of a rare and exciting phase in the Earth's long-term history, a transition to a new level of energy and awareness. The shifting consciousness on Earth has been building for some time, and the intense light and energy that you now experience is highly sensitive and aware individuals is here to stay because it corresponds with Earth's natural development, which is currently accelerating at an unprecedented rate. You are grateful that you can see further into the cosmos than has ever been possible. Yet there is an urgency to stabilize your own world government, for you know that if humans cannot learn to live in harmony with one another and with nature in your world, then there is no hope of them living peacefully in other worlds. We are the many aspects of your higher self. We guide and protect you. We work with you to keep your life straightforward and flowing. We guide you towards what you need to learn, and we help you find what will make your life feel balanced and peaceful. As you awaken to your spiritual inheritance on Earth, in this glorious new octave of higher love frequency, the ways in which ascended masters support you will expand. Our capacities are far greater than they have been in past embodiments. Our light bodies are more refined, and our mastery of technology is greater. We can therefore respond to your needs more completely and rapidly than ever before. It will be like a frequency explosion. Life on Earth is about to undergo a huge transformation, and humanity will shift into a higher dimensional reality. This shift will occur through a series of vibrational pulses we're presently undergoing. These pulses are of such high frequency that they affect the fabric of your reality and create openings in it. Your best chance to survive and thrive in this process of ascension is to lift your own vibrations and create Merkaba fields around your bodies. The event, as we call it, will be beyond anything your wildest imagination can grasp. There is so much joy in this. It cannot even be put into words. It's like a homecoming party for the planet, the universe, and all of creation. As to whether you will ascend or not, that is for you to decide, but it all depends on your frequency. All of you will soon experience that incredible feeling of being one with everything, being nowhere, and being everywhere at once, having all the answers just within the reach of your fingertips. This shift of consciousness is happening now, and it's happening now because many are now trying to awaken themselves to this extraordinary shift in Earth's consciousness. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from AuroraRay.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute. As we move closer to the end of this year, a series of veils will begin to lift. They begin to reveal truth to us on another level. This is part of our destiny in motion as revelations and blessings are being returned to us, bringing us into a higher understanding and alignment of our own unique divine components. The call going out is to accelerate into these sacred moments of our makeup and reclaim our heritage. All is in hand as we take another step forward, creating multidimensional building blocks within our hearts. As we move closer to completing this year's cycle, there are waves of fluid energy, which carry powerful light forces that are entering Earth. These forces of light are designed to expand and build during the months of October, November, and December, creating a shift within the magnetic frequency of the Earth's magnetic core and birthing a higher resonance of light to emanate, pulse from the magnetic core outwards across the Earth plane. An expanded fluid energetic patterning is arising from the magnetic core in the form of an expanding light spiral. An electrical shift is activating within the magnetic core of Earth, creating openings, forming a new series of new vortexes throughout the planet. This is not a new environment that is being forged. These multidimensional structures have always existed throughout all time. These happenings are a resurrection of pure light frequency consciousness arising on Earth. They take the form of sacred geometrical patterns for the designated purpose to create openings to shift our conscious connections to the divine element of truth. These forms are interacting within our energetic field, heart cells and brain, creating some disorientation in our day-to-day reality experience. Letting go within our hearts in conscious moments supports us to adjust physically, energetically, and emotionally through the multidimensional changing landscape of Earth. The Earth's rotation is shifting and causing a strengthening of a more direct alignment and alliance to the Sun. This happening is also creating a further disorientation within our systems. This is the time to let go and to create moments of focus within our hearts to offset this feeling of confusion within the ego mind. We are now navigating into not new, however into unfamiliar territory that can bring our human mind into a feeling of chaos and being out of control. The Covenant's webbing is assisting us in this entire transitional process. This webbing is interacting directly within the magnetic core, creating a spiral-like flow of light moving from the inner core outwards and across the planet. The spiraling light expands its form as it flows, deepening the multidimensional potential as it also interacts within our heart cells. These spirals enter a transmitter, which exists in each heart cell. These spiraling light particles are designed to launch us into a rapid transmutation process. The light particles enter the transmitter within the heart cell, giving us access to the focused potential of our higher selves. These interactions allow us to gain access into the expanded vibrational framework of the heart cell. The Covenant webbing has made this manifestation within our hearts possible, with divine love of one and in service pars kute. And from divine Sister of the Light, Nicole Mikindo. Energy update. I feel we are collectively in between worlds now, and that the illusion is about to be lifted and revealed. It's like they are pulling back the curtain, but humanity still has their hands over their eyes. Very soon they will be forced to drop their arms and bear witness to all that had deceived them for eons. This new insight into the way they have been manipulated and controlled is an awakening trigger for most of the collective that up until now energies had previously supported. These energies have now shifted, allowing for more love and light and truth to take center stage and penetrate each soul individually on a deeper soul level, and bypassing all previous attempts to shadow these truths. The light will become so bright there will be no way the truth can be denied anymore. It is happening now. Stay alert, stay in the heart. They are all going to need us to be strong and to be there for them. We are the Wayshowers. Our time is now. Peace. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code, 808 coming in, 88 Lionsgate, Lyran Nation of the New Lemuria. Sacral chakra transformation is expanding out of darkness and difficulty and into the light. A storm came to cleanse and clear past partners, stored memories and karmic contracts in the feminine power center. Restoration and growth are helping you move on, bringing changes today. This is part of your new beginning with new relationships and more abilities to create and birth your heart's desires. Masculine and feminine power is continuing to come into perfect balance due to all your past efforts to heal and evolve. You've utilized your masculine set clear boundaries and protected the feminine. You've utilized your feminine to expand your consciousness and physical container for enlightenment. Together you've achieved great success and are overcoming the ego and returning back to unconditional love. You're ready for this next level of healing, critical thinking, peace. Peace is coming from the removal of attracting relationships that used you and your feminine creation abilities. The subconscious mind has cleared the spells that tricked you into not being aware and cautious of actions and intentions from others. Karmic law is removing those entities with today's justice, leaving behind what they stole from you, including your Holy Grail union. Embrace changes and what feels like losses. God has simply removed what has been harming you. Purification of past partners is completing. This was a necessary step to transform into 5D love and union. This includes healing and restoration of the 3D human vessel and expansion into new earth light body. Youth, energy, and vitality are regenerating. You are attracting equivalent, evolved, high-vibrational, loving relationships that have also gone through the death, rebirth, ascension process into new earth and the 5D embodiment like you. Today's focus is on heart healing. You healed karmic relationships and physical intimacy with them. The seed point of these contracts have ended. This has happened for Mother Earth as well through your own endurance to end 3D cycles for good. The evolution of your feminine embodiment is happening for you, the Earth, and your covenant union. All praises to the Most High. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury and Scorpio, sesquiquadrant Neptune retrograde in Pisces. One of the most fascinating and disorienting attributes of this aspect is that everything feels like a compelling mystery. Sometimes the more we seek the truth, the more we feel lost. It's easy to fall down rabbit holes, drawn in by false or misinterpreted clues or caught up in fantasy. Escapism could be part of the problem. Time disappears. Items are mislaid. Important details are forgotten. Pay attention to where your mind wanders. Check in with what is going on deep down within the self, the babble of the inner voice. It's easy to confuse fear with intuition under this influence. Note any music that comes to mind, old songs that catch your attention. Sometimes the universe speaks in subtle language. Everything is poetry. Sit by the river of thought rather than wading into it. Hold space for emotions without drowning in them. A calm mind offers profound wisdom to transcend troubles. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from 13 Moon Peace Time, Key 6.1, the Synchronotron 441 system is a subliminal system of knowledge meant to increase brain frequencies and open the human mind to new domains of thought and reflection at ever-increasingly subtle levels. 260 keys to Synchronotron, a guide to the new mind for people of the future. Heptad 16, Precept 16. The totality of what needs to be known is contained within the human body. When this is understood, then the paranormal means of extending out of the senses into orders of nature will also come to be known. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 70, White Overtone Dog. The number 5 is called Overtone and its keywords are Empower, Radiance, and Command. The 5th day of a wave spell shifts the energy into a more intense pace. It is a get-it-done kind of day. If you use this energy rather than be overpowered by it, you can achieve an amazing amount. Think big and tap into this energy resource. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. This is a special day because of the combination of number and day. Dogs put 100% into everything they do, and the number 5 provides the powerful energy. Whatever you do today, put all you got into it. It is a powerful day to be loving as well, not just to your partners, but to all people you encounter. It's a great day for random acts of kindness. Also, any love you give out, expect that to empower you, so everybody wins. Today's guide is White Mirror, which represents reflecting truth. Allow honesty to guide your actions today, and the truth will empower you. So with a big heart and with truthful intentions, may your day lead you to a good place. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. White Overtone Dog 5 Oak. Keen 70, 9th of November 2021, Empowering Love. 9/11/2021 equal 925 equal 97 equal 16 equal 7. Day codes 9 endings, mission, humanity, grace. 16 tower struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation. Month year codes 11 portal, gate, polarity. 2 twins, partner, cooperation. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 7 spiritual, magic, mystic, initiation. Keen 70 equals 7. 7 double magic code. Keen 70 is such a special code, I had to alert you to this day of double the love. Today is the day to surrender to love. Unconditional love, divine love, source love, oneness. Today is a day of great magic and endless, eternal, unlimited love. Day 5 in the White World Bridge, your wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges. Today we surrender to the power of love and radiate that endless love out to the cosmos. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence, radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the White World Bridge or wave spell is the one that empowers. When we surrender to the power of divine, unconditional love, we become radiant and can build bridges and connections with others to totally transform our lives. Love heals all wounds. Surrender to the power of love. We have a very beautiful and pure magical code activated today, connecting us all through the power of divine love. Open your hearts and radiate. Lady Nada, the Ascended Master of the Rose, twin flame of Lord Sananda, today presents you with the most exquisitely perfumed pink rose bud. She places it in your precious heart, and through the power of the divine white magic energizes it. As it begins to spin, a beautiful golden mean spiral begins to outwardly radiate your pure heart essence. The petals open progressively until the bud has expanded, and to become a rose in full bloom commanding radiance. This radiance is pulsed through your heart, filling your entire aura with rose gold light, and sending out golden mean spirals to connect and build bridges to the precious hearts of all souls in your presence. Blessed be, precious hearts, we are one. Dear precious hearts, it is time to realize yourself as a radiant source fractal of pulsating divine solar love. Today's question is, how can I surrender and open my pure heart to endless love, radiating this out unconditionally to all existence? Divine blessings for the infinite flow of unconditional love through the solar beacons of light. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 70, White Overtone Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to love. Commanding loyalty, I seal the process of heart. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of endlessness. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell that notifies you on future updates. And we'd appreciate you liking, commenting, and sharing this transmission so that the messages and energies can get out to more of our team of 144. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to place a vote for us to continue bringing these transmissions to the world and help support this channel, you can make a monthly pledge on our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Mariana Boriana, for your donation, another donation. Thank you, Divine Sister of the Light. We appreciate you very much and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue supporting our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, angels, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And for the next month, she is having a holiday sale, 15% off all of her beautiful handmade works of art. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. Embrace the challenges without embodying the effects. The current realities ask us to align our hearts in divine neutrality in order to make higher choices. For some, this means unifying, standing up for all of humanity's freedoms and choices which support right use of life force. For others, it requires more focus on the inner journey, ending distortion within so the external may reflect coherence. Some may be completely focused on the ascension, the expansion of light, and pure presence which dissolves distortion. With heightened polarity out of the way, we embrace the whole, without embodying the transmutation of distortion. It looks like one thing, while another larger operation is unfolding. Don't watch it burn. Get on with creating the new. Support freedom of expression even if you don't fully agree with people's choices right now. Because ascension requires divine neutrality. Divine neutrality, fully present. Divine neutrality doesn't absolve you from making a higher choice when needed. With duality out of the way, we may engage in the highest interests of all concerned. From AscensionPath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. We are truly grateful and appreciate all of you supporting us in our work and mission. And thank you for showing up and coming here on this most challenging and powerful mission of all timelines, dimensions, and realms. Something sacred this way is. This is the Tao, nature, source, the cosmos, what we call the great mystery, Wankan Tanka, the unknowable, unborn mind of Buddha, our true nature, our pure awareness, which resonates out from your heart center now, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, which is the source of all reality, and it is working with you in this now. So tap into your innate infinite potential of creativity and expression, and live your highest art and passion now. Nothing stopping us along the way, for only love is real, and love always wins. Victory to the light, victory to all life. Keep shining your light brightly into the night. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.